Well, this is another video on the Ranchero. We were having some problems with the lighting and stuff not working, but we pulled out the instrument cluster and we got the gauge lights to work. So that's good. They're not very bright, but it's better than what it was. You couldn't even see it at nighttime. And also, we need to put this knob on better. Also, we got the turn signals and brake lights working. That was just a matter of fuses. And we have high and low beams on these top lights, but the bottom lights weren't coming on at all. And so we're thinking it was just bad bulbs. So we went to go get new bulbs for that. And once we put them in, we'll update y'all again. But see, we got side marker lights all the way around. We're also having problems with these bottom lights. We don't know what that is. They're not lighting up or doing anything. But just figured I'd update y'all that we got the lights working, but we also need to go through and clean this. That'll probably be a separate video, but we will go over what we want to do and what our plans for it are. But
alright, here we are with the old Ranchero. We pulled this off because this red part here didn't light up, and I thought maybe it was a blown bulb, but that actually is just a reflector. It has, this bulb here is actually for the reverse light, so this bottom part doesn't light up. So we're going to put that back in there, and we're all good as far as that goes. Everything's working like it's supposed to. Putting screws back in the bezel here. You should be using the drill for this where you can set it. You can set how much torque you put on it.
that's what the lights look like at night. They're still not the brightest, but at least we'll actually be able to see now. We got the headlights working, high beam, low beam, and this is with them turned all the way up on the dimmer switch, so they are brighter, just they probably still need new bulbs.
Pull the headlights and we got a broken bezel, so we'll have to replace that. It actually sets like that, but it's broken, so maybe we can glue it together. Hot glue. I don't know. What do you think, Lewa?
I think we should just get a new one.
Okay. Okay, here we are with the Ranchero. We found out a few things about it. The motor has been rebuilt and has a mild cam in it. Nothing too radical. One thing we need to do is change the exhaust manifolds out and put headers on it. Right now it has just a standard exhaust with straight pipe, so it's pretty loud and obnoxious. We also found out the rear end is a 250. We'd like to change that out to something a little lower because it won't even do a burnout. But it seems like it's got a decent amount of power. It just needs a few extra things done, and the rear end changed to a lower gear ratio with maybe limited slip or a mini spool or something like that. That's kind of where we're at.
So we're here with the Ranchero, and we're wanting to do a paint job on it, and neither of us have ever painted anything, but I've watched a few videos and think I can get it. But first, if you come over here, we might bed line the bed and fix the rust in it first before we do any painting on the rest of it. And then it's got rust spots all over it and dings all over the place, but some of the major rust is right here across the top and across the front of the windshield, as well as a pretty bad spot over on the other side. right back here in front of the rear tire. You can see right here, it looks like they put a little bit of Bondo there. I don't know what that's for. It doesn't really seem like there's a dent there, but that's what we're gonna do right now.
There's no major rust holes anywhere. It's mostly just surface rust, so hopefully we can see what it does. And the only place it's rusted all the way through is in here on the fender well, which we can put a new inner fender on it right there. You probably can't see it, but it has a hole all the way through that. So that's kind of what we're looking at.
And if you come over here on this side, the hood's pretty beaten up right here. It looks like they just took a grinder to it and grinded a deep gouge, and it's got a rust hole right through there, and I don't know, some Bondo in places.